Hi guys, I'm James from valwyattmarine. Today I'm going to show you around this Interboat 6.5 that's just behind me. Before I take you up on board on this boat, I just wanted to point out that on the bottom right hand side of the screen there is our subscribe button. Please do click that because there'll be more videos coming, not just of boats for sale but other interesting boating tips to amuse you, hopefully. Thanks a lot. Before we do that, I'll take this opportunity as the boat's out of the water to show you one or two Interboat features which people often ask us about, and I can point out really nicely on this boat. All Interboats have the rope fendering. There's a choice of colours. You can see in this one it's the natural, but you can also have it in black. An Interboat offers something called puddening, rope puddening, and a lot of people ask us what that is because it's an unusual word, and that is this thicker section up at the bow of the boat which runs round and is a really nice detail. So you can spec up. You don't have to have that, but it really does finish the boat off. Working aft on this boat, I'll just draw attention to the fact there is a bow thruster on this one. She's also got the stainless steel bow rails fitted round there. And then just coming round to the aft is another thing I'd really like to show you because she's got quite an unusual transom, which is a really nice detail. You've got this brushed satin finish transom on the back where the swim ladder coming down. For the first part of this video, I have left the spray hood up. That's this section here of the canopy. I've left that up to show you what it looks like from here, but once I get up on board on the boat I'm going to drop that down so that you can see it as a fully open dayboat. Once all the canopies are dropped, that's how she looks as a completely open dayboat. I will now step on board and show you around. So I'm now sat back up on the rear deck of the boat, just wanting to give you a view forward. You've got the helm in the foreground there. Things to mention are, as I mentioned before, but on the left there you have got a bow thruster with this boat. You've got all your instrumentation, rev counter, fuel gauge, volts, and oil pressure and water temperature. That helm unit, you've got a 12 volt output so that you can charge your devices, and also the controls there for things like the nav lights and so on. This boat is RCD rated for 8, which would be very comfortable. There's tons of space all around. One distinctive feature of this particular model, the 6.5, is that she is quite beam at the aft. The boat doesn't taper in. She's got quite a squared off rear, so that the great advantages of that, it gives you a really nice wide bench across the back of the boat for spacious seating. And above that, and I'm going to show you what's underneath it, but there is also a nice big sunbed up there, which means somebody could lie out while you're underway, but also it gives you a great amount of storage underneath, which I'll show you in a moment. The bow, a fairly conventional bow seating configuration that you see in many dayboats, many Interboats, giving what I would say doesn't come across straight away is just how deep that seating is. If you're sat out there on a long day out, it really is, you've got a nice high seat back so you feel comfortable, you don't feel perched. Stripped cushions back so that you can see how much storage this boat offers. By virtue of that sunbed on the transom that I showed you a minute ago, this is probably the Interboat that has more storage than any other, which is great if you're going for longer days out and there's quite a few of you. So in the bow, I've just taken the port side off. Under the bench, on the port side bench, you've got a big deep locker that goes right in there. You've then got this forward one, which is a great place to put all your ice and your cold drinks and your picnic into. And then up on the bow, should you be mooring and need an anchor and so on, there's a little anchor locker on the deck. On each side, beside the boarding steps for the boat, there is a matching pair of these deep lockers. So you've got drinks holders on there, and then the flip up lid, which takes you down into a big deep locker. Moved aft from that upright locker that I just showed you, you've got the side step there, and underneath there's an open storage for a fender. And then coming rear, I've taken the rear benches off as well. There's a big side locker there. This takes you into your batteries and battery master switch area. You've also got the weed filter there, you can see in the foreground, hand bilge pump, main seacock, and your second battery. So coming up from there, I'm just going to take you up onto the transom of the boat. I've taken that sunbed off that was over there. That's a simple 2 poppers to take that cushion off. You then got these 2 locker hatches, which if I just show you in there, there is a stay to keep that up. You've got another huge space there. You could put canopies, picnics, rugs, fenders, literally anything. That stainless steel disc there, that's just the access for your emergency rudder. So I've just opened up the engine hatch to give you a little look at the engine. This boat is fitted with a Vitus inboard diesel, which then gives shaft drive. Main points to note are the ease of access to the engine just by popping that lid up, and the other thing I just want to point out is how much soundproofing the Interboat fit into all their engine covers to make the boat as smooth and quiet as possible. There are other engine options available with an Interboat 6.5. Vitas provide 16, 27 as is fitted in this boat, a 33 and a 42, and then if you want more horsepower, Volvo units can be provided with a 52 and 75 horsepower. That's the end of the walk around on this Interboat 6.5. This actual boat is currently for sale. It's brand new. I will put the link for it in the description. That'll take you straight through to our website where you can get all the specs, and you'll also find all our contact details. As I said at the beginning of the video, do subscribe to our channel now. There's going to be more content coming online, which we hope will entertain you and interest you. Thank you.